Hi there, I'm meteorologist Austin Evans alongside meteorologist Matthew Willoughby. This is Weather Now, our daily, well, week daily weather streaming show that we do every single Monday through Friday at approximately 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's been raining a bit.
Yeah,
Been
it
raining a
has
bit.
been raining quite a bit outside. I think we'll be on like day 4, day 5 of rain, and I mean days in a row at this point.
Something like that. At least it's not snow.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is true.
yeah, it's been a pretty busy morning here in the weather impact office, I guess. Just tracking that rain moving through, and we still got a flood watch in effect across a good chunk of Kentuckiana. It's all of southern Indiana. This flood watch in place. It goes until 1 o'clock this afternoon. So through the midday, we'll see this flood watch. Thankfully, we haven't seen any flood warnings outside of waterway
Mm,
warnings that are fairly normal, especially with this amount of rain that we've gotten. No flash flood warnings or anything, which I was kind of surprised by.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I was on my way into work this morning, I was like, it was coming down pretty hard, and that's just one of the many days we've seen, really that heavy, widespread rain. So yeah, I was kind of looking. Usually, I see a couple of creeks on my way in, and those were starting to look a little bit more, fuller, closer to the top. So, yeah, well, I mean, we'll still definitely have to keep an eye on at least a lot of those, areas, those creeks, local creeks, and local streams, and everything for any flooding. But yeah, I mean, that is good news for us, and places haven't seen any flood warnings throughout our area just yet.
Thankfully, and it is still a weather impact alert period, at least for the next little bit, until that flood watch comes to an end. Pretty much, again, that's at 1 o'clock. Still got lowered visibility out there, though. If you look at our downtown camera, there, not really all that bad here in downtown. But if you look actually behind the buildings, that's when things get real foggy. So,
Yeah.
still continue to travel with caution. Roads are wet. Make sure you got plenty of time to come to a complete stop. Here's the Max HD radar, and looking pretty much exactly like I expected it to right around this time. Widespread rain, not a bunch of heavy stuff, but definitely some moderate showers embedded in there. Southern Indiana getting a break, considering they didn't all morning this morning between the hours of 3 a.m. and like 9 a.m. It was just constant rain
Yeah.
north of the Ohio River. It never really stopped. And again, I'm surprised that we didn't get any flash flood warnings out of that. But thankfully, that did not happen. And from what I could tell, on the travel side of things, it was relatively smooth moving this morning.
Yeah, I mean, that's good news. Especially, I know sometimes when it does rain in the morning, it can be a traffic headache. So I'm glad to know that it was not as bad outside. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at radar, still seeing some showers move through. So I'd say honestly, pack the umbrella for the lunch hour if you're heading out for lunch, grabbing some lunch. So as we still, I mean, a lot of this rain is still trailing way further back, closer to south of Paducah. I mean, all the way down to Bowling Green, still seeing a lot of this rain trail through. So hopefully, as it starts to kind of slide a little bit east, we'll get a break in the rain showers. And yeah, finally at some point, hopefully, get some sunshine tomorrow. That is.
Do you have an umbrella?
uh, no, I
I
don't
don't
think
either.
so. I was thinking about that this morning because when I was coming into work, I was like, do I have an umbrella? And I was like, no, I don't. So I just ran, from the parking lot into work this morning.
Me yesterday.
So yeah, here's a little caveat: meteorologists actually don't own any umbrellas. So,
No, not at least there were two for two in this room.
yeah,
Meteorologists not owning umbrellas, just don't have one. I find them difficult to store.
yeah,
Because if you use it, you gotta like let it stay open, and then
uh,
if you open an umbrella inside, you anger the sun gods,
yeah.
and then you don't want to do that.
Plus, I always forget it, so
That
that's
too, it's
that's my
just
problem.
it's another thing you have to keep up
Yeah,
with. Like one time, it was raining. I was going to a show at the arena at my college, Diddle Arena, WKU, and it was raining. And person I was with, we both had an umbrella, and they came out. We were waiting in line. Get rid of your umbrellas. You can't take them in. I'm like,
there you go.
well, okay. And so I just ran back to my dorm and threw it into the lobby pretty much.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just another thing to keep up with. That's why I don't carry one.
Yeah.
But
More of a
we
rain
still got
jacket
that.
type of guy.
We still got that rain. I don't have one of those either. But we still got that rain moving through, and we're going to continue to see it for the next little bit. Future has been doing a pretty good job with this system as it's moved through Kentuckiana this morning. Expect more widespread rain as we head through the noon show, which Matthew Willoughby will be taking care of today.
Yep.
But throughout the afternoon, things do calm down in a pretty big way, thankfully. We turn more spotty in the showers. It still could be heavy at times, but we get rid of that flood watch and we get rid of the super widespread chances for rain as temperatures rise to the upper 60s and maybe the lower 70s for highs, just depending on your location.
Yeah, and then we'll still see some, for tonight as well. So, yeah, I'd say enjoy the dinner break around 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. where we'll have a slight break in the rain, but I mean that starts to really roll back in with some decent downpours by about 10 p.m. tonight for your Thursday. So. Yeah, just a little bit more rain throughout the night hours overnight that could cause some rumbles of thunder here and there, but nothing too crazy, nothing too severe, especially for today.
I'm actually looking forward to this rain at 10 o'clock. It's good sleeping weather. I got to wake
Oh
up
yeah,
early tomorrow.
oh yeah, you'll be knocked
So
out.
that'll be good stuff for me. But we still have some rain chances on your Friday, and we'll see, but we'll see some sunshine tomorrow too. That's the big thing. That's the big news for Friday. Well, kind of part one of the two big news is for Friday because we could break a record tomorrow.
That's gonna be crazy. I mean, seeing a possible record break of 80 degrees, that's gonna be pretty crazy, and we'll have some nice sunshine. I mean, I'm really hoping that this will be some nice sunshine by Friday. I know we'll have a few clouds, but I really hope it looks like that tomorrow by the afternoon because I'm off tomorrow. I mean, you'll be off at a little later, but
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I'll be getting out of here at 1, go home,
yeah,
take a nap, and it'll still be. It just won't be raining.
yeah, tomorrow will be a
We'll see
gorgeous
some
day.
we'll see some sunshine, which will be happy. I don't know what's gotten into me because I like sunshine now. I used to not be that way, but our record high for tomorrow, March 6th, is 78 degrees. It's set in 2023, so it's not that old. But our forecast high for tomorrow is 80. So if we hit our forecast high tomorrow, we will set a new record, and it's looking fairly likely. The National Weather Service put out a graphic earlier that just kind of areas of Kentuckiana chances of seeing 80 degrees or more, and Louisville was like at 74% of seeing
Wow.
80 degrees or more.
Yeah,
And even if we hit 79, that's a new record. So
exactly.
we got a decent chance to break that record tomorrow. So we'll be, of course, keeping an eye on that. We'll let you know if we end up breaking that record. Unfortunately, the sunshine and nicer weather doesn't really stick around all that long. We have more rain chances moving in Saturday, looking fairly widespread, looking fairly heavy. This will be a cold front, though, that moves through. Rain this morning, not really driven by a cold front. This will be a cold front that moves through, and it will drop our temperatures going into Sunday. We'll still be well above average for this time of year, but it will be a cold front that'll see us cooler on Sunday, and we see those rain chances diminish too.
Yeah, it's about time. I think by after
Well, it's about
today,
time.
yeah, it really is about time. After today, we'll see, some showers still tonight, but I mean, Friday looks to be a little bit on the lower end of showers. So if you do need to get things done, I know this week really wasn't the best day to get anything done, whether it was outside or just you wanting to duck and dodge the rain. But I mean, tomorrow will be a great day to do that. Saturday, not so much. And then, I mean, you give a look at our rain chances the next 5 days, Sunday and Monday, still some rain around, but higher chances, not really in our near future, thankfully. But I mean, I could creep back up. I know we were talking about this earlier about how we'll have more possibly rain chances, not really going away completely throughout next week. So that's still kind of sticking around as a little bit of a rainy week, but hopefully there's less rain coverage as we go towards next week, that is.
And I mean, with this rain, and it's March, and we're getting closer to spring. It's meteorological spring anyway now. We're really gonna start seeing spring blooming out there. I've heard people saying that the dogwoods are already
Oh no.
starting to poke
Right.
out, and it makes sense. It is that time of year. I did move here in October,
Yeah.
so this is we're in another changing of the season
Mhm.
here in Kentucky, and a couple of rain chances Sunday and Monday, not to the extent that we're dealing with right now or what we will deal with on Saturday. But we'll discuss some rain totals in just a few minutes. We'll take a quick commercial timeout. All right, welcome back to Weather Now. I'm meteorologist Austin Evans, joined by meteorologist Matthew Willoughby, talking about all the rain that we have experienced over the last few days.
Yeah. It's been wet.
It's
I,
just been it's just been a wet, dreary several
yeah.
days. The times we've gotten the chance to open the windows has been nice.
Yeah, it has been. But yeah, I think I opened the window for a little bit last night too, just to, feel a little breeze a little bit. But early in the week, I was calling this whole rain pattern the rain train. I don't know if you like that or not.
Oh, hey, no, I like rhyming. I like rhyming a lot, and it's what we've been on because it hasn't stopped,
Oh, it's
and
been
the
nonstop.
hype trains never stop. But taking a look here at rainfall potential, it's backed off quite a bit, and there's a few reasons for that. One, it's rained.
Mhm.
So you rainfall potential, it's a measure of the moisture still in the air. So we're still up to about a half inch by tomorrow afternoon, but a lot of that rain has rained out. Because earlier this morning, if you were watching on WHS11, we were showing 2 inches more by tomorrow afternoon, and at one point, I think right at 5 or 5:30, still 3 inches left
Mhm.
to go. And yesterday, that's what we were looking at too. So we've seen that rain fall, and now we still have some left over, and that a point 0.8 of an inch of rain is still quite a bit more rainfall to go, but. We still got like temperatures to talk about too. Like it's wetter than normal, obviously, but the Climate Prediction Center has got us staying warmer than average for a long time, into mid-March, looking
Huh.
likely that will be warmer than average. And our forecast shows that too. We've been forecasting for this week really warm temperatures the entire time, even back into Sunday when I was looking at the week ahead. Things were looking really warm, especially by Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I remember seeing the temperature outlook, and it was like, okay, we could see some sprinkles of some 60s in there, some 70s, but 80. Yeah, I mean, I that's I mean, like you said, average high 54 degrees around this time of year. That's what 26 degrees above average. So yeah, I mean that's by a lot, and that's why you see those really deeper reds on that temperature outlook for the future. But I mean, 80 degrees. I mean, we're still holding on to some more warmer conditions. Really, that's still above average over the next several days. So one thing I can't wait to see by the end of the month is typically we have a graphic that has the whether it's above average, kind of like a calendar graphic of March. So it'll be interesting to see how many days we see above average for this time of year by the end of March. That is.
Because January's version of that graphic, that calendar was
Mhm.
mostly blue,
Yeah,
which indicates below average. I have a feeling March's is going to indicate mostly red.
a lot of red on
There's
there.
going to be a lot of red on that map, and yeah, we're forecasting 80 for tomorrow. Again, the record high is 78, so anything above 78 is going to set a new record for the date of March 6th here in Louisville. There are other records that I was looking at. I can't remember the specific numbers. It was like for Bowling Green and Lexington and whatnot. But even Sunday's going to be quite a bit cooler because that cold front that's going to move through Saturday. But still, 10 degrees above average, at least at that forecast high of
Mhm.
64. Still well above average, and then back to the 70s on Monday. We're only taking a brief sojourn into the 60s for Sunday. And here's a live look at our Scottsburg camera. This
There you go,
camera got a
Pittsburgh.
whole lot of use earlier today because of how much it was raining there. And actually, right now, it don't look that bad.
Yeah, don't look too bad at all. I think that's when where we just showed on radar, where is that a lot of that rain starting to kind of dive a little bit further east, but a little bit also further south as well. So that's why Scottsburg not really seeing any more rain, just some cloudy skies. You can see a little bit on that cam. You see some passing clouds. They're moving pretty quickly, honestly. But yeah, I mean, good to see that Scottsburg finally drying out for.
Hey, they got constant
Yeah.
rainfall the entire morning. So it's good that they are getting a break. So we'll take a look here at we'll go back to live Doppler radar, and actually I'll look at some. We'll see if some traffic cameras are working too. But we'll go back to
Yeah, that'd
live
be nice.
Doppler radar just to see what's going on right now. And I mean, yeah, it's wet out there.
Mhm.
Lots and lots of rain. If you're traveling in and around the Louisville metro area, please be careful.
Yeah.
Right now, one, there's a lot of real odd construction that, from my perspective, appeared to pop up overnight.
Yeah.
But it apparently this has been a planned thing,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna have to deal with I-65 closing in a few months. So that's gonna be fun for everyone involved.
Yeah.
But it was last weekend. I was trying to go home, and the on ramp I usually use was closed. I was like,
Where do I go?
well, this wasn't in my
Mhm.
itinerary today, but I had to find a different on ramp. But with that construction happening, and then all this rain on top of it, gotta be careful when driving through downtown Louisville. It can get a little messy. It can get pretty messy pretty fast. Our traffic tracker, everything's in the green. Got a stalled out vehicle, looks like, on I-64, and appears to be a crash near Okolona, but it's not really getting in the way of the traffic flow showing up there.
Mhm.
So that's good. And hopefully everyone ends up being all right in that situation. But
Yeah.
you got to turn on your headlights when driving. Far too many people I saw yesterday driving in the rain with no headlights on.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, and I know another thing is like there's a lot of potholes out there as well. I ran into a couple this morning. I mean, that could really make it a little bit dangerous outside as well. But yeah, keep those headlights on, especially when you have lower visibility in the rain. Of course, you can have your windshield wipers on, but I mean, it's definitely key to just paying attention, put down their phone too, and just be safe out there, especially when it's raining pretty decently and heavy outside. I mean, we're looking at radar right here. I know I-65 is probably getting a lot of that rain heading across for you right now. So I-65 can be a little hilly too. So just be careful going up and down those hills, especially with the rain out there.
And thankfully, it doesn't puddle very much. I
Yeah.
think it does a little bit in
Mhm.
downtown, but not all that bad.
No.
I've seen roadways be much worse, and that'll help with the risk of hydroplaning and whatnot. Which the chance is still there. And again, just take it easy, especially if you drive something light like I do. So just be careful when traveling, and again, yeah, turn on the headlights. I don't know, don't drive with no headlights on, especially in the rain.
Yeah.
But all cars today are black or silver. You blend in with the street. You literally
Yeah,
blend in with the
especially
street
silver, yeah.
and the sky. So you turn on the headlights. It's safer for all involved, not just you, but everyone
Mhm.
around you. It's a shared system, the roadways are. But And some of these yellow areas, some heavier showers moving through portions of Hardin County, just to the south of Hardinsburg, right there. Thankfully, this isn't nothing. This isn't anything super major. We're not seeing any flood warnings or anything like that. No severe thunderstorm warnings, which we weren't expecting that today anyway. We didn't really have a risk of severe thunderstorms today, which is not the case the farther west you go.
Yeah.
But we're still under weather impact alert for this morning due to this rain that's been moving through. And I was gonna look at something earlier. Yes, traffic cameras. Let's take a look here and see if they were right. They were giving me trouble earlier, so we'll see if they end up giving me the pictures that I want.
Oh, there we go.
I-65 at Arthur Street. And I
Oh,
hate that
what?
exit.
Yeah.
that I don't like that exit at all.
No.
But you can see there's a lot of water on the cameras, and of course I-65 is pretty much completely inundated with rain right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a wet one out there. So just take it a little slow. And I mean, we're looking at a few cars going average speed, but yeah, just take it a little bit slower out there. If you run into those puddles, hydroplaning is possibly a possibility and impact that could happen. So just be careful out there, especially as you're driving really anywhere today.
Yeah, and especially if you drive a lighter vehicle, and if you happen to come across a flooded roadway, I'm not expecting you to expecting this to happen, but if there's a roadway out there that doesn't get reported and it is flooded, don't drive through it. Really, just don't drive through it. It's not a good idea at all to do that. You will put your life in danger and the lives of the people that have to come and save you in danger. So don't be doing that either. And we will continue this bit of a weather talk coming up right after this quick commercial timeout. All right, welcome back. Thank you for staying with us on Weather Now. Again, this is our week daily weather streaming show on WHS11 Plus and our Facebook page and probably YouTube as
Yeah,
well. I don't know.
on
Do we
YouTube as
stream on YouTube? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do this every single weekday. It'll be one of, if not a combination of the weather impact team. We all work different shifts, so some days Mondays and Tuesdays you won't see me, but the other days you probably will,
Yeah.
and whatnot. So and then tomorrow it'll just be me. So hope you like hearing my voice, and hopefully it sounds a bit better tomorrow. But we got a flood watch in place till about 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's all for all of southern Indiana, all of our southern Indiana counties. So I wouldn't be surprised. I doubt it's going to be, but I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled this back, but even before 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
just because we're not seeing a whole lot of rain in southern Indiana anymore. We're still under weather impact alert due to the rainfall that's still moving through, and you got to still be careful when traveling. Of course, we've been beating that drum all morning, and well, there's some rain on the way to southern Indiana. It's passing over Evansville right now, so maybe they won't pull it back, and just let it expire at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I will hopefully, yeah, that will be able to expire at 1 o'clock. I know with a lot of this rain that we, we're talking about this morning, that's part of the reason why we did have a weather impact alert day, just for the widespread, heavy, constant, steady rain that we're seeing this morning. So it kind of aligns, especially with our flood watch and everything that we've been really tracking for this morning, especially along you with you for this morning. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get rid of this as we go towards like the next couple of hours, especially with that flood watch.
Yeah, and you'll still be tracking some rain through the noon
Mhm.
show. I don't think it won't be quite as heavy. And I don't even think it'll be as heavy as Futurecast is showing.
No.
But still, at least moderate rainfall through the noon hour, and then we start to see rain chances kind of become more spotty and scattered throughout the late afternoon. So we get a bit of a lull, and then Friday's rain chances significantly diminished compared to today. It probably maybe down to 20%, but we probably just keep it at 30 for most of the day. Friday is going to be the day where we could see a new record high set. The record is 78 for March 6th. We're forecasting 80, so we might see a new record tomorrow, even if we just hit 79 and don't necessarily hit the 80-degree mark. So we will take a look now and finish up the forecast. Got a couple minutes left. Highs today, upper 60s. Expect the 70s, though, in Columbia, Greensboro, Campbellsville, where it just really hasn't been raining all that much this
Oh,
morning so far. You're starting to get some showers right now, but expect the lower 70s there in Columbia, maybe even the mid 70s, though that might be a bit of a stretch.
mm.
Um, and then tonight, temperature's not going a whole lot of places.
Oh wow, yeah.
Only the upper 50s, only the upper 50s, lower 60s
It'll be
for
a
overnight
warm
lows.
night.
It'll be a
Yeah.
pretty warm night, especially compared to what we're used to this time of year. So here's that 7-day forecast, and there's still a whole lot of rain icons on there.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, almost every day has a kind of bit of a rain chance. I mean, 20% still Sunday, so more of a drier day. Same case with Friday, but yeah, I mean, next week still looks like we're even ramping up those rain chances and a few storm chances by Monday and Monday through Wednesday of next week.
Now, we don't forecast past 7 days. After 7 days, an 8-day forecast becomes pie in the sky
It
wishful
can
thinking.
it can be rain one
Um,
day, it could be snow one day, it could be sunny. So
Yeah, and so we don't forecast past 7 days. I'm really hoping Thursday, Friday of next week don't have a 60% on them. But we're going to spring forward into Sunday. We're going to be cooler on Sunday as well, with highs in the mid 60s, and the daylight saving time will come to an end.